With Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy and the almighty Dragon Rulers right around the corner, the 2013 format was seeing tons of diversity. Mermail, Dino Fist, Tin Plate Gadgets, Windup, Inzektor, Synchro Infernity, Evil Swarm, Constellar, and many others were vying for top cut slots at numerous high-level events. In this series, both MBT and myself will be traversing the sands of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Each episode will take a deep dive into Yu-Gi-Oh's past formats and unlock new strategies as new sets become available. Strap yourselves in because anything is possible. Welcome to the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
So, it's May of 2013. Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy is on the horizon, and once the Dragon Rulers release, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is ruined forever. But before then, there emerges a pretty interesting format at YCS Meadowlands, New Jersey. In May and June of 2013, there's a ton of different stuff that tops. We may even go back to using the wheel for a couple of episodes, but most notably, Mermail Atlantean goes through another stage in its evolution, Fire Fist becomes Dino Fist, Evil Swarm gets its first tops during this period, Synchro Infernity returns, and with the release of the Hidden Arsenals and Tin Goldfish, Tin Gadget becomes a top pick as well. Constellars are also playable. I mean, there's just a lot that's going on that will immediately be snuffed off the face of the map when the Dragon Rulers descend. So I'm going to spend this episode explaining what happened to Fire Fist. As you saw from a couple of episodes ago, going for Dragon Loops wasn't exactly competitive, especially against the really explosive decks that are swarming this metagame. Things like Windup and Inzektor are around, but more importantly, Atlantean Mermail is a monstrosity. And unfortunately, Fire Fist in the capacity that we were playing at that time could not keep up. That changes now. Two different decks, Fire Fist and Dino Rabbit, come together in this sort of amalgamation, Dino Fist, which becomes the most popular build of this deck. Functionally, you recognize that Brotherhood of the Fire Fist pair is really the only good one of these monsters. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can set a Fire Formation spell directly from your deck, and you can pop a Fire Formation spell to pop a card your opponent controls. Monsters only, but not that big of a deal because all of the big, difficult cards to destroy in this format are monsters. This, on its own, is a fantastic rank 4 engine, recycling additional copies of itself by way of Fire Formation Tanky. It helps to conceptualize this as a gadget that's also a Gravekeeper's descendant. Outside of that, we are playing a Rescue Rabbit package with 3 copies of Sabersaurus and 3 copies of Gene Warped Warwolf to go into Tiger King or any of the powerful Dino Xyz if we so desire. We're also on 2 copies of Tour Guide from the Underworld, shaving this down to as few copies as possible. Super happy to see that. And the rest is just gas. Stuff in the back row like Mystical Space Typhoon that ensures your monsters will be clearing your opponents, and Forbidden Lance to do the same. We've also got traps like Dimensional Prison, Fiendish Chain, double Mirror Force, double Bottomless Trap Hole, Solemn Judgment and Warning, and double Torrential Tribute to ensure that our opponent's monsters never stick. This is a really, really consistent, powerful deck that really gets to use an expanded rank 4 toolbox to go over the top of the best stuff in the format. In the side, we've got Debunk, Dimensional Fissure, Macro Rabbit is a choice around this era, and of course you can functionally board into it by just throwing these in. Double Dust Tornado, double Memory of an Adversary, what an interesting battle trap. 1 copy of Mind Control, 2 Reborn Tengu, and 2 Snowman Eaters. So, obviously Cimo's deck isn't one that this deck is attempting to metagame around, but we should have a significant amount of game against it regardless. See you in the games.
I'm never letting Joseph convince me to play another FTK deck again for history. Like, it sucks because we have to be historically accurate with these things, but I don't want to be the receiving end of it. I guess if I'm playing the FTK deck next time, maybe I'll be okay with it, so I'm not in the fucking shirt of shame once again. So, we're moving on. We're still sort of in this, like, March, April, May 2013 era. Honestly, we're just trying to avoid Dragon Rulers for as long as possible, and it's weird because leading up to Dragon Rulers and Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, as some new sets are getting introduced, Yu-Gi-Oh's in a very interesting place because there's a lot of decks that are actually quite playable during this time. The last few episodes have sort of showcased this, but there's plenty of decks we still haven't even really gotten the opportunity to touch on. And so we're actually taking a step back to a couple decks that both Joseph and I have played before, whether it was just a few episodes ago or like tens, if not hundreds of episodes ago. And in this case for me, I am the latter because I am playing Machina Gadgets. Now the reason for this is because Hidden Arsenal 7 didn't just only debut the Constellars and the Evil Swarms, but it also debuted a little card known as Tin Plate Goldfish. Now this card is single-handedly what probably brought Gadgets back into competitive contention because this card is incredible. When it's normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 monster from your hand. This card makes it so that you can go for a Xyz monster immediately, and the Gadgets, the fact that they can replace themselves, mean that you're able to rank 4 spam the field with ease. The nice part is that because you have a card like Gear Gigant X, you can detach a material and add the tin goldfish back to your hand. So as long as you have Gadget and a goldfish, as long as you have Gear Gigant X in this rotation, you can, in theory, make infinite rank 4s, because then on the next turn, you can do it all over again. You can normal summon tin goldfish, bring out the Gadget that you searched with the other Gadget, and then make another Gigant if you wanted to, or if your first Gigant's still alive, you can then detach to put the tin goldfish back into your hand again and have a follow-up play for the next turn. I love this because it's so simple, but so effective at the same time. And again, it breathes life into an older strategy like Gadget that you may think by this point isn't playable, but it actually stands up to the meta quite a bit and gets several top cut slots in the YCSs/SJCs around this time. So let's do the card by card. First up, we have our 9 Gadget monsters, 3 green, yellow, red. If you've never seen these before, on normal or special summon, they add another one of the respective colors to their hand. Red adds yellow, yellow adds green, and green adds red. We're maxing out on these where previous decks may have only played 2 copies of each because we want to see as many Gadgets as possible because it allows us to go into the tin goldfish shenanigans. We're also playing a gear frame and 2 copies of Fortress. Fortress is sort of our bomb that we're always going to be able to access because with a Gadget, we can just summon it immediately, and Gear Frame allows us to search that. We can also search Gear Frame to search Fortress, which is nice. We only need 1 of it because we can just get it off of Gigant X. And then aside from the 3 tin goldfish, that's really all we need in this deck because the fact that 1 Gadget finds all the rest, we really don't need much else. And once we've searched most of the Gadgets, we're just going to be drawing into power spells and traps the rest of the time, and we only need 1 tin goldfish in rotation as well in order to keep things going. So that's it for the monsters. For the spells, we have Dark Hole, 2 copies of Double Summon. This may seem sus because this card, like on paper, just seems terrible, but in a deck like this, I actually understand the purpose here because you can just either double summon your Gadgets, which give you a +1, so by the end of like overlaying and going into Gigant and all of this, you actually will plus or break even on advantage, or if you're getting like, you know, something with Goldfish and you're going into some crazy thing like Shockmaster, then that's actually well worth it because Shockmaster can just single-handedly win you the game. I think this may be one of the few decks that can actually afford to run double summon, even though this card is a crippling brick. I can understand it. I think we may take it out after game 1 though. But aside from this, we have double Lance, a Heavy Storm, a Reborn, double MST, Avarice, and Duality. Duality may seem weird, but if we don't have one of our 9 Gadgets, we sort of need to find monsters, and so I can understand why there's 1 of this here, but you could do without it as well. Lance is also interesting because you might know from the previous Gadget decks, they play a lot of battle tricks. The problem is Fire Fist is in the format, and we're playing against that because Joseph's piloting it this episode. This is iffy because against Fire Fist, if you lose combat, Bear resolving results in you probably losing the game. And so Lance, while, you know, there's other stuff like Shrink and the like as well, Lance is the best one because it protects your monsters too. So it's a neat card all around. And then for the traps, we are playing a fuck ton of traps. Double Bottomless, 3 copies of Dimensional Prison, 2 copies of Phoenix Chain, double Mirror Force, Judgment Warning, 2 Torrential, and an Ultimate Offering. We just need as many pieces of removal as humanly possible because our Gadgets are tiny. These have to be one of the tiniest meta threats in the entire format, just stat-wise, and we need to just take out the bigger threats so that these guys can get in and help us build our Xyz. That does it for the main deck though. The extra is just a bunch of cards that allow us to rank 4 toolbox. Fortress Dragon's in here for the mirror match because we are siding Sidra. Double Abyss Dweller, very important for Mermail. The nice thing is if you go first and establish Dweller, you might just win the game because you're playing 14 traps as well. We have an Emerald, a Diamond Dire, a Fairy King Alberditch. Don't think we're going to be summoning that. Cowboy God, I hope we can Cowboy Joseph one time. 2 copies of Gear Gain X because it's probably the best one. Gem Knight Pearl because it's big. Maze Stroke for just flipping flipping stuff around. We have Shockmaster, which can just win us the game if we can summon it. We have Utopia, a Black Ship of Corn, and a Photon Papal Operative. Then the double Sidra. This is just nice against Fire Fist as well, because they're just big, and so we might just side these in anyway. Double Maxi, good against most of the format, but not everything. Same thing for Tragodia. We have another MST and a Dust Tornado. Triple Macrocosmos for the graveyard-reliant decks and stuff like Water. Double Overworked. We're probably going to side this in for Joseph because it's hilarious. And 2 copies of Rivalry. I imagine this is in here for Wind-Up because Wind-Up's still running around, but there are several strategies that are different types, and we're playing all machines, so we can afford to do that. So, guys, I can't wait to see how this one's going to play out. This is going to be fun because I think there's going to be a decent amount of back and forth this time around, and just being able to see how these two incredibly strong advantage engines are going to pair up against one another. It's anyone's game. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Buddy, we're just delaying the inevitable. We're trying to do everything in our power not to play Dragon Rulers, I think.
Yeah.
Like, if there's like 5 episodes before it, like, I'm okay with that because I think that's something that a lot of people are excited for, and subsequently a lot of people are not excited for, don't you think?
It's strange because right before Dragon Ruler format, there's this huge explosion of really interesting strategies. You know, we've got like Synchro Infernity, Mermail goes through another stage in evolution. There's all the decks that we know from past formats like Wind Up and Insector. And then... and that's not to say that Dragon Ruler didn't have variation within the individual archetypes, right? Like, you could play Dragon Ruler, you could play Hieratic, you could play Mythics, you know, like, there's a lot of stuff you could do within Dragon Ruler, but I'm still not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think the majority of the competitive player base appreciates Dragon Ruler and actually sees that as one of the most skillful formats. But I think the larger majority casual format hates Dragon Ruler because it was very monolithic in that if you weren't playing Dragon Ruler, that, you know, you were kind of shit out of luck, right? A lot of people like to call it a tier 0 format. I don't think that's correct.
Yeah.
Especially, like, we're going to get into that more later. We're just trying to avoid it at all costs because I agree with you. There's a lot of interesting decks that appear, and there's like, I think 5 or 6 that you didn't even mention when you were going down your list. So maybe we'll spend some time here. We'll see. But in any case, let's shout out the patron. It is The Undertaker versus Cimoooooooo and MBT. I don't know what that means. Isn't that like a wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
Or something?
We're 100%.
Okay. Excellent. Fantastic. Well, thank you for the support. I appreciate the beating. I got the hands up, buddy?
Yep.
I'm going to go with... What are you playing? You're playing Dino Fist. What would a Dino Fist person put up? I'm going to go with Odd.
It is even. I thought if you thought about the deck, you would always pick even. It's the number of materials under a Dolka.
So I thought you were going to think that I thought that and purposefully go Odd to, like, just completely outplay me. But I guess I played myself.
You can only next level someone if you are exactly 1 level above them. If you play stupid enough, you'll never get next leveled. That's my advice.
I've learned that very well in progression playing against Gage. In any case, buddy, good luck.
Good luck to you, too. All right, let's see what we got here. Woo.
What do we got? Ooh, okay. Interesting.
All right, we're chilling,
Why are they playing this card?
All right, so unfortunately, not super exciting. I am going to go ahead and fire off Tour Guide. I'll trigger the effect.
Not very exciting. That's pretty good. Sure.
It's all right. I will get, and thank God, by the way, for this. Big shouts out. I will get the other Tour Guide. Oh, excellent. Finally, people were like, all right, we should stop playing Sangan. All right, so we've got a couple more options of 3s to go in here. You know, that we can all look at for a second before we just make Zen mains.
Right, because it's still the best 3 by far.
I'm going to go ahead and set 2 like this, and I am going to pass it back to you.
Cheater, but that's fine. All right, I'll draw.
I'm
Main 1, I don't know how this deck is supposed to out Zen mains, in all honesty. Oh, that's how I out it. All right, Heavy Storm.
You know.
Yeah, buddy, after you drew it last episode, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. I am going to run out to the green gadget.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, with the green gadget, I will grab myself a red gadget. And you know what, buddy? What's better than 1 gadget than 2 gadgets? We're double summoning up in this bitch. Let's go for it. Yellow gadget, come to the field. Actually, yeah, we're going to do that. Yellow gadget comes out. Let's grab another copy of green.
Your whole hand is gadgets, dog.
That's what this deck is all about, baby, and we're going into Black Shipacorn. Let's go. Get the Zen mains out of here, buddy.
I'll take 1,000 here.
You will. Now, unfortunately, I can't attack the turn that I do this, but it was pretty cool, so I'll set one and pass.
What was the cool part? All right, I'm going to activate...
I outed Zen mains!
Tanky here.
Yeah, Tanky's fine.
We are going to grab... Oh, geez, 21. You're kidding me. We're going to grab Bear.
Oh, yeah, 21 when you have a bear effect.
We are going to normal summon Bear.
Yeah.
I'll activate the effect, popping Tanky and targeting your Black Ship of Corn.
Yeah, that 2100 is looking so strong.
I'll get in for 16. I'm going to trigger Bear. We're going to set a copy of Tanky.
It's fine.
Set 1, 2, 3. Back to you.
You were holding all those back.
Yeah, you idiot. Buddy. You think I'm not going to play around Heavy Storm against you of all people? Oh, man.
Fair point. Fair point. All right. So I know you have a Tanky, which is a problem. I'm going to Dark Hole.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
Activate.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. You feed his chains. I don't know. I'll get red.
Endless conga line of assholes continues.
14.
Wait. Okay. I did know the green. I was like, is your hand 3 gadgets? All right. Stand
Go
by.
ahead.
Tanky.
Yes.
I'll grab Bear.
Shocker.
Well, shit. Do I even use Bear here? Probably. I'm sure you have combat tricks. I'm going to trigger Bear, sending Tanky.
Fine.
I mean, I guess I'll fucking do it again.
Here we go.
I'll trigger Bear. Could get anything here. You know, literally could get anything.
Well, at least now I know all the Tankies are out of your deck.
Whoop. Go ahead.
Excellent. Where's Heavy Storm number 2? I wish. Red Gadget.
Yeah. Yes.
I will get a yellow gadget.
Absolutely.
I will set 1 and hope it's good enough.
All right. I'll draw for turn. Stand by me.
Yep.
I'll Tanky here.
That's fine.
I'll grab Bear.
Yep.
Oh, we're out of bears. I'll grab Gene Warped Werewolf.
Someone have a bear in their hand already?
I could. We're going to go Bear effect. I'll pop the Tanky in your monster. I guess combat is a pretty good start. I'll get in.
I'll attempt to deprison.
That's fine. Second main, I will set a card. Back to you, buddy.
Ooh, was this deck only on 2 bear? Or are you just not playing the 3rd one? Oh, what do you want to do? Yeah, let's run out a green gadget, sure.
You got it.
Try to, well, activate the effect first. Let's not
still
skip that important part.
Fucking, how many gadgets are you on?
Hit for 14.
I'll depriz, I guess. It's like not pretty.
Oh, that's fine. Second main, I'll set 1. Go ahead.
All right, stand by me. Oh, that's an interesting draw. Okay, well, I drew Rescue Rabbit, so let's try that out.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's a good one.
We're going to grab Saber Ceresaurus and Saber Ceresaurus.
Sure.
Anything here?
Nope.
All right, let's make a Logia.
That's pretty good.
Combat.
Take 24.
Back to you.
Can I draw anything? I guess not. I will normal red gadget.
Yes, absolutely.
I will grab yellow gadget.
Yes.
I will set a card, and I will throw it to you.
Stand by main. I have no fear. Yep. Normal Jurek Gwaiba.
Gwaiba is fine.
Combat.
Okay. Now I must think. You have a Logia negate, which does not make this easy. I will attempt to deprison.
That's fine.
Okay.
Logia.
I'll take 11.
All right, back to you.
We're trying. Main 1. Oh, excellent. Red gadget.
Yes.
No targets.
Hell yes, brother.
I will set and pass.
Stand by main. Normal bear.
There's the 3rd bear. Sure.
Combat.
Yep.
Wah.
I will warning the bear with less life points. Yeah, you got it.
I got
3 gadgets in the opener, buddy.
Ah, that explains it.
Everything's fine. Nothing just changed in the last cut since we started game 2. Everything is exactly the same, just like me getting my ass kicked by Fire Fist. Who would have thought? Fire Fist Bear is just like a better gadget in almost every way.
Honestly, yes. Honestly, he is. He's a gadget that actually does something.
Yeah. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted to see. All right, main phase 1. You're not gonna expect this one, buddy. I will run out red gadget.
Wow. I mean, I'm like actually a little upset about this. Like, what are the % chances that you even find a gadget every game?
Right? Ugh. It's like the % chance of finding Heavy Storm. That would never happen. I'll just set 1 and pass. Go ahead.
Oh, you say that, and then you go, okay, but I will play around Heavy Storm, though. All right, let's go.
I could also just have 5 gadgets in hand. Just say.
True. All right, I'm going to go 1, 2. Back to you.
What the fuck would you set in this?
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. I made changes.
What the fuck? Wait, is it like Snowman Eater or some shit?
Like, what is going on?
I am so confused. I can't think of a single monster you'd want to set in this deck. All right, whatever. Let's find out. I'll bring out yellow.
Yes.
I will get green.
No problem.
I will overlay for Gigant.
Gigant is fine.
I will activate Gigant if that's okay.
Also fine.
All right, I will get Gear Frame.
Oh, shit. You're playing good cards in here. Uh-oh.
Let's hit into the Snowman Eater, I guess.
You got it.
I was dead on. All right, cool. So this is gone. Second main, I have too many fucking cards in my hand. I'll set one and pass.
Draw for turn. Stand by main.
Yep.
Tanky.
That's fine.
All right, I'm going to grab bear.
Okay.
Normal bear.
Bottomless.
Lance.
Torrential.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Get the second Lance?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
All
right.
That's pretty good. All right, I'll set one back to you.
Okay. I'll draw. Main one. Damn, I just have so many machines I can go into right now.
You know what you should do is normal a gadget.
I mean, it is gadgets, right? I think I'd be foolish not to. I'm going to go for Gear Frame.
I'll solemn this.
Fuck. Yep. All right. I'll set one. Throw it to you.
All right, I mean, I'll fucking try it again. Let's grab my boy.
There he is.
I will normal him. Battle.
Activate Overworked.
Dog, you're not playing this.
Oh, they're on it. They're on it.
Oh, my God. All right. Fucking progression playoff staple looking ass. Oh, my God.
I'll heavy.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, 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 hey.
Sneaking
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here. All right. Normal goldfish.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice one.
I will special yellow gadget.
Yep.
Trigger yellow gadget. We'll get green.
Yep.
This is 2K. We can do a little bit better than that. Let's overlay. I don't think there's much else to make besides another Gigant.
Sure.
Just keep the advantage going. Detach. I kind of want to get my Gear Frame back from the grave, actually. Do I want that or do I want the goldfish? Gear Frame gives me a fortress, which is pretty nice. I'm going to go for the Gear Frame, actually.
Yeah.
Battle 23. Set 1, go.
Well, things aren't looking great.
Gigant again.
Yep.
I can just get 10 goldfish this way. Green gadget.
Yeah.
Let's get red.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go to battle.
Yeah.
14.
Mirror Force?
That is fine.
Okay.
Had to force you to use it. I will set one and throw it to you.
Warwolf, I guess.
Sure. I'll take my first damage of the game. That's fine.
Let's go. We're schmoovin'.
You keep getting back row, which is pretty good.
The whole deck is back row.
Same. I can actually agree with that. All right. How do we take out this Warwolf? Let's try Gear Frame. I will grab Fortress. I will pitch Red Gadget, Fortress, Summon Fortress.
Yeah.
Battle, I'll try to hit in.
Damage, I'll Lance.
That is fine. So I'm going to take
3 here.
3 because I go down to 17. I actually get to trigger Fortress here.
Yep.
Don't I? Or is it not in? Does it have to be used in outside of damage?
Oh, do you mean the hand pop?
Yeah.
That's monster effects only.
Oh, monster effect. There it is. I saw target. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's fine. So this goes. I take 3. Your Werewolf's still around. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, then the other effect. Yeah. And then 18. Go ahead.
Jesus.
I don't think I've ever resolved like the Fortress hand rip effect, so I'm just looking for any opportunity to do so. Main one, Gadget.
Yes.
Go for yellow.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's good enough. 13.
I will take it.
18.
I will Fiendish Chain the Gear Frame.
Second main. Dun 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 dun. Bang bang! Woo! The first cowboy of history. Finally.
Can I please play one control mirror against you where you don't draw Heavy Storm? I would just like, I would really prefer that. That would really make my day.
When I was doing the whole song and dance about Heavy Storm, by the way, I had it in my hand in the opening.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Okay, so let's go Rescue Rabbit here.
Fuck. Yep.
We're gonna
fine.
grab.
I guess changing into the Shirt of Shame was the problem all along, right?
Oh, God. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do against you. Oh, Logia is so strong, but I think it's actually Dolka.
Okay.
I'm gonna make Dolka and immediately pay for it. Let's set 1 back to you.
Dolka's a problem. Space the back row.
Oh, it's my own space. Hey.
Excellent.
All right.
Joke's on me. You are going to regret it. I'll Dark Hole.
Well, I mean, I know your hand is Dark Hole heavy, so I don't know how much it matters. Yeah, go for the gadget.
Yeah, I'll get my green, and then I'll hit you for 12.
Yep.
And then second main, I will set a card, I guess. Gadgets are fantastic cards. Go ahead.
They're decent. Let's go Tour Guide.
Sure.
Effect. Gonna grab a Tour Guide. Wah. Make my good friend.
He has returned.
Wah.
I'll take 3.
Second main, I will set...
You know I have the heavy, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I can do about it. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll draw. Zen mains. Yuck. Green gadget.
That's fine.
Activate.
Yeah.
Okay, let's grab red. I will set 2 and pass.
Okay. Heavy Storm Gaming. All right.
This is where you should have, like, pro-stormed me.
I'm going to normal bear.
I will bottomless bear.
Lance.
Sure.
Combat.
D-prison.
Oh, okay. I'm in. Sure. No response to that.
Okay.
And my bear is too small to get over your guy. I'm going to set
Thankfully.
1 back to you.
Only I could have killed him before his attack goes back up.
True.
I'll go to main 1.
Yep.
Let's go with yellow gadget.
No response to this.
I will grab green gadget.
Yep.
Overlay for... I want to go Gigant, but Gigant can still lose to Lance. I think it's better to just play around as many things as possible. So I'll go for the ship.
I'm going to Solemn here.
That is fine. And thank you, because I had Sidra.
Boy, that sucks. I'll Torrential here.
Wow.
Wow, nothing. You've got gadgets in rotation.
I know. Yeah, I was just saying wow to the fact that you torrential. Yeah, that's fine. Your move, buddy.
All right, stand by main. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, go ahead.
Let's get him, gadget monsters. Green gadget, deploy.
Yeah.
Get a red. I will hit you for 14.
That's fine.
Second main, I've got a back row. Go ahead.
I'm going to space your new back row.
It was Mirror Force.
A normal Guaiba.
Ugh. Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances? How many battle traps does this deck play? 1 million. The whole fucking deck is battle traps.
I wonder between the two of us who's actually playing more.
All right, I'm going to Mind Con your green gadget.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll
That's
make
pretty good.
Logia here.
You cannot make Logia with a gadget, sir.
I'm pretty sure I can. I'm going to make... Ooh, I could make Utopia.
I know what you wanted to do was go Guaiba, hit my gadget, summon Guaiba, make Logia.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to do. Sheesh. Yeah, I am just going to make Utopia here.
For what it's worth, I don't think that's that bad. Like, you know the gadgets are small, and Utopia is kind of massive. I'll draw. I will normal red.
That's fine.
I will grab yellow.
Yep.
I will set a card
Stop
and
drawing
throw
back
to
row,
you.
dude. I will normal bear.
Torrential.
You drew the torrential. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Back to you.
Yellow gadget.
Yes.
I will get green.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot close it out, but I can get very close. Go ahead.
All right, come on. Gene Warped Warwolf.
All right, I take 8.
It wasn't a battle trap. No. All right, back.
Special Sidra.
Yeah.
Normal green.
Yeah, that's enough.
Pitch red for Fortune.
Jesus Christ. That's wow, that's a lot. What is the set card?
It was Fiendish Chain, so it was a battle trap.
Okay, well.
So I would have been able to stop the Guaiba. Yeah.
I should have gone for it anyway. Logia.
I think you were in a position that you had to take the risk. Although it's hard to say because if I didn't draw Torrential, I didn't have an immediate out to Utopia. I would have drawn this Fortress in like another turn. If I didn't draw Torrential, let's assume I just drew like another gadget. Your field would have been what? Utopia Bear. I would be forced to Fiendish Chain Bear. There's no way I get away with that. Utopia kills my gadget. So you actually have a pretty good board presence. So honestly, I think that was probably the correct move. Like hindsight's always 50-50, right? Or 20. I always say that. Hindsight is 20-20. Excuse me.
Maybe I was playing too reserved. I mean, you are on clearly like the endless advantage deck. Man, I mean, it's hard to not look at an opener that has like Lance MST in it and be like, I'm favored. Maybe I should have been attacking with the Zen mains specifically because of Dim Prison, but I feel like I have to clear for Bear. Yeah, I think what we saw in this scenario, and one of the reasons why while Fire Fist was around, it wasn't like super dominant, was if Bear connects, you win the game. But Bear does not connect all the time.
In all fairness, I think Gadget exactly is probably one of the few decks from this format that was playing just as many battle traps, if not more, than the Fire Fist deck was. And so this may have... I don't even know if you could say this is a bad matchup, right? Because the thing is, Bear beats all the Gadget monsters just in combat. And so that allows you to resolve it and then basically get your Gadget engine online, right? Where you go tanky Bear and you just keep going. And yours is better because the gadgets just go to my hand. They're relics of 2006 when they were printed, right? That's cool. They're great. But Bear can take the card you add and then turn it into removal, which is just insane.
Right.
So, like, even if I have this Sidra up, even if I have, you know, any big threat, like from my extra deck, you can just Bear pop it and just fucking do it again, because then most likely you'll be able to hit direct and just get another card to keep your engine going. So it was interesting going into this, seeing two decks that rely on this engine of just just continuously generating the same types of cards and really seeing, paired with the defensive cards, which one was going to come out on top in the end. I will say, though, this was a very interactive matchup. There was a lot of just points where we had to decide what was worth keeping and what was worth giving up. And just when you have so many different defensive cards like Lance, Chain, Dimension Prison, Torrential, Mirror Force, and some of these cards aren't just limited anymore like they used to be before, I actually thoroughly enjoyed myself. Like, I wouldn't mind playing this matchup again. I thought it was a blast.
No, yeah. This was not terrible. And there's a lot that can be terrible here. But yeah, these matches specifically were actually pretty fun.
That's going to wrap it up for another episode. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons as always. A big shout to Shout1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Tim00x3, Ian Musa, Chaotic People, SJ Winchester, Part 2, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, MBT Play Medolce, Synchro Guy, Ole, Yusuf Asin05, Mystic Walk, I Ship MBT and Cimo, Draconic Rockslide, Logan, Thomas, Peter, Gregory, Thomas Elson, Jordan Coons, Kelvin, Iron Blades, and Purist, Jesse True Orgasm, Brother, Paul, Chris, So David Lou, Skyrose, Dylan Hunter, John Two Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Day Sir, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Hornet, Give Me Speedroid or Give Me Death, Jonah Messenger, oh my god, guys, please read your cards. TC Gaming, thanks for the sleeves, Dad. Matthew Brady, Dyer the Egyptian Editor, Max Tom Russell, why read your cards when you can just click buttons? Ben Snatch Steel for Prague 2021, Helios 515, Paint French Girls like one of your MBTs, Black Acre, Say Gage Gang Engage 3 times fast, the entire state of Indiana, D's Cards, MBT Fans Gaming More Than COVID, Simpic for Simo, Mark Jackson, Tyler H, Justice for Queen Tiramisu, and Simo's harem of sexy Yugi tubers. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.